Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. In the AL Central, the Twins went deep 4 times as they cruised to the win against the Tigers, 15-1. The Cleveland Indians cracked 16 hits on the day as they dismantled the White Sox, 10-3. The Rangers stole a victory in extra innings.
We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. The Minnesota Twins are chasing a run here in extra innings. However, they've got the tying run in scoring position. First offering on its way. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Polanco heads for the plate. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 4-4 game.
I love the late inning at-bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Here's the first pitch. He's running towards second. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Swing and a miss for strike one.
Now that pitch won't light up the radar gun. It's not pretty, but it's effective when you set it up with the rest of your pitches.
Spin and a throw back to second. Runners back. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Now the 1-2 pitch. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Well, this is one of those situations you don't want him to put a ball in the air. You got to pitch the strikeout right here and get you out of this inning. Don't let him put the ball in play.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Presley is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they're going to walk off here with a 5-4 win.
That's what you call doing your job, folks. He knew he just needed to lift one to the outfield, and that's just what he did. Hey, a walk-off sac fly isn't as dramatic as a game-winning hit, but it's just as effective. Great team win right there.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through and it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Twins secured their 10th victory of the season. Travis Wood gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plezak and the
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Minnesota Twins were able to get the walk-off victory against the Tigers 5-4. The Indians hit 3 long balls as they beat the White Sox on the south side 9-3. The Kansas City Royals total 11 hits as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers. The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, the Twins finished off a 3-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Tigers 2-1. Right now, the Twins are in second place in the AL Central, while the Tigers are in third place in the AL Central. The Cleveland Indians earned the 3-game series sweep as they beat the White Sox on the south side 5-3. They now have 5 straight wins. As of today, the White Sox sit in last place in the American League Central Division, and the Indians are atop the AL Central. The Texas Rangers totaled 11 hits as a team as they grabbed the walk-off win over the Royals 2-1. At the moment, the Rangers are in first place in the AL West, and the Royals are in fourth place in the AL Central. The Rays sent 3 balls into the seats as they stole the victory in extra innings over the Astros 6-4. In more news from Houston, relief pitcher Michael Feliz will be out of action for a few days according to team reports. He's dealing with hip inflammation. Heading into today, the Rays sit in fourth place in the American League East Division, and the Astros sit in third place in the American League West Division. The Boston Red Sox brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they beat the O's in Baltimore 2-0. Looking at the standings, the Orioles are in last place in the AL East, and the Red Sox sit in third place in the American League East Division. The Blue Jays got 12 hits in this one as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 7-2. In other Blue Jays news, starting pitcher Marcus Stroman will not be in the lineup for the next couple of days. He is said to be dealing with shoulder soreness. Right now, the Angels are in fourth place in the AL West, while the Blue Jays are in first place in the AL East. The Mariners allowed 5 hits in the game as they defeated the A's in Oakland 6-5. At the moment, the A's are in last place in the AL West, while the Mariners are in second place in the AL West. The New York Mets bested the visiting Nats 3-1. Heading into today, the Mets sit in third place in the National League East Division, and the Nationals sit in first place in the National League East Division. The Atlanta Braves knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 9-0. Looking at the standings, the Phillies are in last place in the NL East, while the Braves sit in fourth place in the National League East Division. The Cincinnati Reds finished off a 3-game sweep as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 3-2. It was their 5th straight victory. In other news out of Cincinnati, first baseman Joey Votto is listed as day-to-day, but is not expected to see any time on the DL. He's dealing with a strained oblique muscle. As of today, the Reds sit in first place in the National League Central Division, while the Cubs are in second place in the NL Central. The Cardinals tossed a Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. In the AL Central, the Texas Rangers smacked 15 team hits as they grabbed the win over the
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the internet. Now at the plate, Vance Magana hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Magana
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Hernandez giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about. Ready now, Alexis Gutierrez. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hernandez racing back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. Standing in, Bartolo Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Harold, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here tonight in the bottom of the first. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Matt, they're coming off a homestand where they only won 3 games at home. They did not play very well. But the other part of it is this is game 1 of the road trip. You hope to have some positive things. Maybe turn it up another notch and be able to compete at a level that you weren't doing at home. Get away from all the negativity and turn it on here on the road.
Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now.
Batting second.
Digging in the switch hitter, Kenny Vargas. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. And there he goes towards second. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runners on first with 1 down. And now a slider in there for a called third strike. And there are 2 gone now. A chance now to take a look. So striding forward now, Luther Azzopardi. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Eduardo Escobar standing in, and he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. Working to escape the first inning jam. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Second inning. In now, Anthony Recker. And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. Ready for another chance. Bartolo Hernandez.
Bartolo Hernandez.
He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here we go.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
From the stretch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another try at 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Here you go.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the stride. Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. Damian McCauley earns his first win of the season. John Belcher. It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Texas Rangers. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Yu Darvish will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
And, Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nothing better than playing good baseball in front of the home crowd. And you're 4-1 homestand. That's good baseball. They're executing. They're getting good pitching. I love watching them play right now. They're in a nice groove.
And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, one guy that's been struggling a bit lately is Miguel Sano. I mean, talk about a rough season. His batting average is sort of an eyesore right now. He just hasn't put it together all season long, and it's become somewhat of a topic of discussion around this team.
And a fastball runs a bit too far inside as he's got to step out of harm's way there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Set to deliver on 2-1. And this is fouled straight back. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now.
Batting third.
Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Sano. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And a neck-high fastball that time. Just underway in Arlington. Chopped weakly to the left. Up with it is Beltre. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless. Irvin Santana gets the ball for the Twins in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he has got an excellent strikeout to walk ratio. He's dominating hitters. He doesn't walk guys. He's around the plate. And that number alone just tells me his stuff is dominating and hitters can't catch up to it. Let's watch him execute in this game.
Now time now to look at Jeff Bannister's Rangers lineup card in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, the key to this game for me, they're facing a team that makes a lot of errors. Put the ball in play. When they're on the defensive side, you know you're struggling. You don't want the ball hit to you. So what do you do on the offensive side? Hit it to them. Put it in play.
Lifetime numbers against Irvin Santana. 7 hits in 21 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Santana will go over to first here, and he's back easily. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Into the box now, Nomar Mazara, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Pitch is a strike, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Well, you see there on the graphic, stolen base number 4 here in the first month of the year. Lays off 2-2 now. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Here's Brian Dozier now. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's hitless in 6 tries.
Brian Dozier.
Now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Chu has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Let's take a look at the defense for the Rangers, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate is Jonathan Lucroy. You know, everybody talks about his ability to frame pitches. One of the best framers in all the game. But I really like how he catches and throws. This guy can catch.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Squared that one up just a little late.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. At the plate, Joe Mauer. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. To short, hit hard. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins. Here's Rougned Odor now. Lifetime numbers against Irvin Santana. He's hitless in 6 tries. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Shin-Soo Choo will follow here. He waits on deck. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Batting 7.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Weakly hit towards first. One there. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got one out.
Here's Mike Napoli now. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Lifetime numbers against Irvin Santana, and even 10 hits in 25 tries. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Hard liner to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, and he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Bartolo Hernandez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Hit back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Bartolo Hernandez has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head he's on top of the world.
First pitch of the at-bat. Byron Buxton will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Ball 1. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. The runner scores from second, and now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield, and that will allow a run to score.
Man, the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded, but the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. The men on third with 2 down. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Twins do get a run, however, and it comes via this RBI triple. We played 2.5. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. Now, Jared Hoying. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And that misses inside 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled back. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Digging in to try it again, Elvis Andrus. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
That's a ball.
Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. To short. Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. 2 quick outs.
The batter, center
Stepping
fielder,
in and ready for another
Carlos
shot,
Gomez.
Carlos Gomez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Swing and a liner.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hernandez looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Into the box now, Adrian Beltre, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Kepler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Rangers battle back to tie things up on this solo home run. We're through 3 here in the Lone Star State, all even at 1 apiece. Here's Miguel Sano. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Miguel Sano.
Here comes the first pitch, and he'll try to crowd him there to start the at bat. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Sano will head for second, and Gomez will get this one in off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
In now, Brian Dozier, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 1 run on 3 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. 1-2 now.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
On the ground to third, fielded by Beltre, and he's set down 1 away. And he will thankfully make it back to second as he almost got caught out there.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Ben Paulson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I'm a little surprised right now. He finds himself down 0-2, but he has been extremely hot. But the surprise is they're coming after him, even on this hot streak.
Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Joe Mauer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a liner. And that is down, as that could be two bases. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0-1 pitch on its way. This is line to left. That's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there.
Well, you don't see that very often. Two outs, the runner's going on the crack of the bat, but he hit it so hard they had to hold the runner up. That's how good he hit that ball.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball one. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1-0 pitch on the way. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Flipped out the other way toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the run is in to score from third. At the plate, Bartolo Hernandez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Nope. And he lays off for ball one.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Very weakly on the ground. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping into the box, Rougned Odor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Rougned Odor goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Jonathan Lucroy is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A little bouncer. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. So very nice work there by Sant.
Leading off for Minnesota, center fielder Byron Buxton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Chu giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 11.
And now the Ranger
Shortstop,
bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Now here it comes. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Here's Miguel Sano. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's Santana right back at it now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Now this is swung on and missed by Chu as he's dispatched for the first out.
First baseman, number 5.
Into the windup and the pitch. Mike Napoli is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Soft grounder left side. Sano ranges to his left. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number
Here's Jared
31.
Hoying. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. Rangers stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Dozier.
And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Gomez is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Ben Paulson, as it's on the ground toward the hole. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
First baseman, number 7, Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Twins are down on 4 pitches as the lead remains 3-1. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here it comes now to Andrus. A wave and a miss.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Slow little roller to third. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Carlos Gomez. He went deep last time up. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Gomez waits. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Under it is Dozier, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 20.
Ready for another chance? Adrian Beltre. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and Beltre's got himself a base hit.
Well, that first pitch single right there is something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
Nomar Mazara stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And another foul ball. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does. So quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Castro has it, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We're through 6 full. The Twins are in front 3-1. Alex Claudio is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
58.
Digging in once again, Max Kepler. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Ready for another shot now, Jason Castro. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, and they get the double play.
Up next for the Twins, left fielder.
Ready once again, Bartolo Hernandez. A hit in 2 tries so far. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Takes this the other way to right. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final. Here's Odor now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Swing and a little tapper. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Odor is sent packing to begin the bottom of the 7th. Jonathan Lucroy comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
You know, Matt, he's thrown over 60% first pitch fastballs to guys. To be as deep in the game as he is, you would think that percentage would be higher.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 17.
Digging in to try it again, Shin-Soo Choo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Santana gets the sign. Here's the 1-0. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is fouled at the plate. Again, he sends it out of play. Another try at 2-2. And a fastball just a bit up. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Jeremy Jeffress has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Striding into the box, Byron Buxton. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Liner toward right center. And there's a base hit. So a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Now a pickoff play at second, but the runner's back easily. Standing in now, Jorge Polanco. Now a bunt attempt here. Beltre is right there, and he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Stepping up now, Miguel Sano. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, the pitch. Popped high in the air. Napoli on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Brian Dozier. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Polanco rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Now batting, Ben Paulson. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And Lucroy's tag will come too late. Safe at home plate. So here's Joe Mauer trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Coyne sprinting after it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Paulson rounds third and is digging for the plate, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Throw to the plate goes right by him.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. The 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Into the box now, Jason Castro. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped foul at the plate. 4 runs here in this half inning. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Beltre is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Twins 7 and the Rangers 1. Matt Belisle comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
9, Matt Belisle.
Here's Mike Napoli now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there. Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Found himself down 0-2. battles through these tough pitches right here, and then gets to the 5th pitch. He never gave up, continued to fight, and what do you know, base hit on the 5th pitch.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Stepping in, Elvis Andrus. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. In the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored. A wild pitch. Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. To his right, Polanco. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Carlos Gomez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. At the plate, Bartolo Hernandez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Line drive to center field. Gomez is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Center fielder number 25.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Swing and a liner. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but, man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These 2 guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Polanco.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitches a cold strike. The throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Runner breaks for third. Pitch strike 3 call. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least, and the inning is over.
Leading off in the bottom of the Ranger ninth.
Adrian Beltre is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. The win would go to Irvin Santana if the lead holds. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hernandez is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
Next for the Rangers.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Travis Wood enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. In there, 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Now batting, second baseman.
Rougned Odor is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Minnesota Twins pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers, 7-1. The White Sox totaled 11 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals, 4-3. The Houston Astros grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the